Greetings, Aquarius. This is going to be your weekly reading from the 8th of April to the 14th. It's going to be a general love reading. I've already pre-shuffled your cards. Let's see what's going on here. So, first card out of the deck, the Three of Wands. This is all about anticipation. This is all about stagnant energy, to say the least. All right, there isn't a lot of movement going on here. There's more so anticipation of possibly waiting for someone to take some sort of action, or someone's waiting on you to take some sort of action. All right. In the challenge position, we got the Eight of Cups. Aquarius, are you dealing with a situation that calls for you to walk away from it and you just may still be lingering around it? So that's what it seems like. All right. In the subconscious, a lot of nostalgic energy. So this is, I'm clearly tuning into someone that is experiencing a lack of connection with a love interest. All right. They're having difficulty walking away from emotions that hinder them. Okay, not necessarily walking away from the relationship per se, but emotions that hinder their own selves. Okay, your own growth, your own abundance, your own happiness, if you will. That is the challenge to overcome this week. That's what you may be in the process of overcoming. Now, what I'm seeing here in the subconscious, there's a lot of nostalgia. There's a lot of reminiscing on memories, on good memories, on missing someone. Okay, we're going to look further into this and best believe I'm gonna look into whomever it is that you're reminiscing on, and I'm gonna look into their energy for you. Now, in the past, we have the Emperor. The Emperor is the card of Aries. All right, this is a very masculine energy. This is someone that commands respect. Someone that is an authoritative figure. Okay, that's in the past. And with this being in your mind, in the conscious, the Five of Swords, I'm just getting absolute understanding that there was a defeat, all right, a fallout, okay? A defeat in which no party won. It's like something just catastrophically fell apart and nobody feels good about it. You don't, nor does the individual that you're dealing with. This is an absolute just destruction. What do we have here on the future? In the future, we have the Devil. And what does this insinuate? It basically indicates that whatever it is that you're dealing with, this stagnant energy, this hindrance of you walking away from what you must, this reminiscent energy of you being nostalgic and contemplating an energy of defeat, is something that you're dragging into the future. It's something that you're not going to overcome this week based on the trajectory that you are currently on. Now, there's ways around this, and I'm going to tell you what they are in just a moment. All right. Now you're exuding the energy of the Empress. Considering that we have both this Emperor and the Empress, this is a clear indication to me that whomever it is that you're dealing with is someone quite significant to you. It's a relationship in which you feel a potent chemistry. All right. A potent attraction, a potent connection. And I'm getting the understanding that you're wanting expansion here. You're wanting growth. You're wanting to nurture this situation. If you didn't, knowing Aquariuses, they would have walked away. They would have done the necessary to cut this situation out and moved on. But you're not moving on. So clearly, someone, or rather, you hold someone dear to you. Now, this is interesting. The person that you're dealing with is exuding the energy of death. Okay, and the death is all about transformation. This can mean two things. They're either relinquishing you, they're putting an ending to this connection, transforming it in the sense of cutting it off, death, if you will, right? Bringing death to this, or death in the form of transformation, change, opening up to new opportunities within the connection, to transform the relationship. And based on what I'm seeing, regarding the current energy of what lies between you and your love interest, transformation is absolutely necessary. Okay, you cannot remain in this energy. This energy is stagnant. It's hindering your own growth. It's hindering your own prosperity. It's hindering your own high vibration. So sooner or later, this current energy must be destroyed. It seems that you already went through something destructive, and it's not easy. I'm getting the clear understanding that what you're dealing with is not easy. You're stuck in some heavy energy, Aquarius, and you're stuck. That stuckness, sooner or later, must be transformed, destroyed, and reconstructed, if you will. What's in your desires? The Seven of Swords. with the Queen of Wands at the end of the reading, you may be dealing with an Aries, all right, with all this fire energy. Now, let's look into this desire of yours, this Seven of Wands. What is this? The Hermit. All right, guys. Tell me more. Someone here is inclined. Look, Aquarius, I'm getting some really contradicting energy here, truly. All right? I get the sense that you are inclined toward nurturing the situation. You're wanting to see expansion and growth in this matter, while simultaneously you may be very, very caught up in your feelings, feeling down, feeling a depressive sort of energy. All right? Really, what's required is for you to go within. Okay? What is required? What message of guidance wants to come forth for you, Aquarius, regarding this situation? Finding emotional peace, ladies and gentlemen. Six of Swords. Finding emotional peace. Navigating tumultuous feelings so that you may find a place in calmer emotions. All right? When we are caught up in turbulent feelings, many times our thoughts are skewed by our feelings, and many times it's absolutely inaccurate. We torment ourselves by feeding these feelings, by giving our awareness to these tumultuous feelings. You are being advised, not by me, but by the message coming through. Okay? You're being advised to navigate these tumultuous feelings and reach a state of balance within your own self when it comes to your feelings. Now, if we look at this in a logical sense, once you reach the state of peace within your own self, you can make sound decisions. You have a clearer perspective. All right? Tell me more. Let's elaborate on this guidance. Because okay, so look. You clear your emotions up, and you will have a sound decision, a sound conviction regarding a path to embark on. I'll change the wording. So as soon as you clear your feelings, as soon as you get yourself in a clear state, in a balanced emotional state, you have the capability of really being clear with where you're going to embark toward, okay? And where is it that Aquarius deeply wants to move toward when it comes to this situation? The Ace of Cups. A new opportunity. You're wanting to reinvigorate the situation. With the Ten of Swords being here, you're wanting to close this disaster out. All right, you're wanting to close it out. You're wanting to put an ending to this difficult phase. From the 10 of Swords, 1 plus 0, to the 1. All right, you're wanting completion. You're wanting a wrapping of this situation up, okay? And you may have what is necessary to initiate this closure and this renewal. Let's see. What is the potential that lies within this existent relationship that Aquarius is dealing with? What is the potential? Tell me. What are the potentials here? What is a potential? The Judgment. This is all about resurrection, ladies and gentlemen. This is all about resurrection. This is about truth being spoken. This is about truth being spoken and revitalization coming forth. You see, this vitalization that I'm talking about, this reinvigoration of this relationship, this reconciliation can come about through your own actions. But those actions can only be acted upon once you reach that emotional state of balance that I've been emphasizing. Okay? The potential's there, ladies and gentlemen. It's quite clear. 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups. What you're dealing with may not be as dire as you are viewing it as. All right? Let's look into this individual that you're dealing with. Let's look into this individual that you're dealing with. Tell me more. Look, Aquarius. Mind you, It seems as if you have someone that is interested in transforming this matter towards something better. All right. With that said, what I'm saying here is that your own self is in the way of prosperity. Okay, we have to understand that things like this require time. They require time for not only yourself, but for the individual to recalibrate themselves, for things to align. All right. There's no need to feel anxiety with a sense of rushing and this and that. If it's true love, ladies and gentlemen, you have the rest of your lives to get to know one another. All right. However, I want to emphasize your advice. Your advice is to find that inner balance within yourself. And how do you do that? How do you do that? Possibly by knowing your own worth. Okay? Possibly by knowing your own worth. Know that you are worthy of this individual. There is no sense of, am I worthy or not worthy? Yes, you are worthy. This is a divine counterpart that you're dealing with. All right? The situation that you're dealing with is destined in your life, Aquarius. It has lessons for you to take. Whether this is going to grow into something prosperous or not, there's gold to be unearthed in this relationship. All right? But I want to emphasize that advice once again. You have to get yourself straight emotionally. All right? You have to be emotionally sound if you're wanting to navigate the situation towards prosperity, towards contentment. All right? And I seek to emphasize it over and over again because in the future, I see the devil. I see you not doing that. I see you holding on to the tumultuous energy that you're feeling. All right? With that said, ladies and gentlemen, this is a week for you to put yourself first. All right? It's a week for you to put yourself first. I think I gave you enough substance to work with here, Aquarius. Now, I'm going to take this to the extended and I'm going to see what's going on with this individual. All right? What are their true desires with you? What actions are they going to take towards you? I already see the energy and they're wanting to transform this towards something better. We're going to dive deeper into this person here. All right? Their mind, their heart, so on. So with that said, I'll see you in the extended. The link will be in the description. Otherwise, I will see you around.